Hi everyone, it's Happy Mail Queen. Today I wanted to share a design team project for Alina Craft. I used these dies that you see here before you. I wanted to play with this new tassel die that she has in her store, which is super easy and simple to assemble. And she had also given us some caps that I will show you. I also used, instead of using this piece right here for the top, I also used this one here, and this was part of my design team package this time around, but it is an older set in her store. I wanted to also get this, this is the Teardrop Oval die set. I'm sorry, not oval, Teardrop circle die set in her shop, and I definitely wanted to use this one. And then this is an older one, also not from the design team package this time, but this was from a previous design team package, and it creates a rosette with a decorative edge, and I only used this one right here, as you can see there. And then I also used some tulle from her store, as well as some of the gems. So let me go ahead and share the projects that I created. So I made a bunch of tassels, you guys, and I absolutely love the way they came out. So I started using double-sided paper since I was working with the Graphic 45 birdsong paper pad, and I think that's the best paper to use. Is if you have your double-sided paper, they do come out nicer, I think. You know, just because you don't have, you know, the white paper in the background. And this die is so amazing because I love how they let you cut. It's basically one big piece, but you fold it over, and that creates a nice full tassel already. So I'm glad that they designed it this way. I really love the way they designed it. And then this part right here is the top part, and you can cut that in a different, you know, a glitter paper, or I chose to do the gold. And then for the stringy part, this is from Hobby Lobby, and you can actually use this one too right here. I think this one this was in my stash in my craft room, and I kind of ran out, and this one is not stretchy. So since I ran out of this one, I decided to use this one right here, and again, it's from Hobby Lobby. It's this one right here. I think the best one to use though is the non-stretchy kind, which are just like the thin twine that they have at Hobby Lobby, but it's whatever your preference is. And so they came out really cute. And then I also, that's also double-sided paper, I also used this one right here. And so basically what I did was I cut out the paper, and then I put a piece of this on the inside, and then I folded it over and I adhered that, and then I put it on the outside, and then I rolled it with this adhesive, and this adhesive is pretty sticky. However, when you get to the end part, because of this particular kind of paper that I used, this is kind of a thicker gold paper, cardstock, and so, you know, of course it you know, you really have to break the fiber, but even if you do that, it still gives you a little bit of resistance. So with this alone, it does not want to stay at the end, so this part tends to kind of open up here. So you do have to use a little bit more adhesive. So this tape is good, but for this particular project, it's okay to use it on the inside, but at the end, yeah, it doesn't really stay. So just a tip there. But it is a good adhesive though for other things. So I thought I'd give that a try, and I just wanted to give an honest review. And then this one I created, and this time I doubled I used 2 different paper, and I actually first tried just putting, I did the pattern paper on the bottom right here, full size, and then I cut another gold, which was thinner paper that's from Michael's, and then I made it shorter. Okay, so I cut that much off, and then I layered it on the top, and then I put the that top piece again, and then I put a bead through, as you can see there, and then I glued it. So that's another look that you can do. And if you wanted to put more beads, you can put more beads. So these right here, I can put more beads, except for that I do need to have a big hole in the bead, because otherwise this part won't go through, because I used a really thick elastic string. And then here's another one. That one goes with that. And then this one here, let me show you, I used the bead caps. So basically I did not use, this part. I just omitted that. And then again, I tried a different look where I put the gold on the bottom. So like this one right here. So I basically did my gold cardstock first, and then I put the pattern paper on top. So just for a different look. So as you can see, the gold is on the bottom on this one. And I like this look better, this one right here. But yeah, I repeated that with this one, and then I put the bead cap, or not the bead cap, but the tassel cap on it. And then I made a little pom-pom bead dangle, and used a clasp. And here's another one. And then for this one, I tried cutting this PVC ribbon, but you guys, it does not cut all the way through. So then I had to take my scissors and cut it. So this, it works great on paper. I'm not sure if it will cut through canvas, but it did not cut through this in my experience. I still had to kind of help it a little bit with some scissors. Some cut a little bit. See? Oh, so you can see here. Some of it did cut through, but some did not. So, just to let you know. But those are my tassels, and these are so much fun to play with. And what's nice about having a tassel die is that you can match your projects. Like this one right here. And they're great to gift too, because they look so pretty. And you can make a bunch of them without, spending a whole lot of money. Because it's just made out of paper. So really cool. So there's that. And then I made some rosettes. And so I used this here to create the base of my rosette. And then with the pattern paper. And I used the confetti paper by Maggie Holmes. And then as you can see, this one right here, I used this one right here. And then I used this one right here for this pattern paper layer here. And then this was a previous rosette die that I made, which is stitched. I shared that with you before, and I just put that in the middle. and put this pretty button that I got from Michael's. And then I made a just a simple, you know, bow with the tulle from Alina Craft. And then this is just one of my vellum butterflies that I created, also using an Alina Craft die. And then in the back, as you can see there, it has a crown, and that's from this die right here. I used the crown. And for this layer here, I used the bigger, I think it was this size here, the second to the largest size. So there's that, and then I just put it on a, what are these called? Like a stir from Tuesday morning, I think I got. So that's how this one looks like. Oh, and then I put a gem. This is a heart gem, really pretty, and then this one is just a plain round gem. So really cute. And then I made that also in this color right here, and so as you can see, it's very similar. For this one I used a regular round, this one right here, to cut the round circle, and then I used again that oval, the teardrop oval, I don't know why I want to say oval, teardrop circle in gold, and that's how that looks like. And then in the back I kind of did the same thing basically, and I used some gems. So that is my project today. I hope you guys like it, and check out Alina Craft. I will list the dies that I used, the products that I used for this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Please check the description box down below, okay? Bye!